So hey there everyone, back again with another video, and in this video we're gonna move forward in the food delivery app. So yeah, I just migrated from Ubuntu 8.04 to 19.04 and it's very fantastic. So let's move forward to our project. That in our project we just made a part in which the restaurant owner gives the food name and the food price, and that food price just uploads in our cloud file store. But in this video we are gonna change some of the things that we have done in the past. We are gonna just take the restaurant details and the food name and the image of the food from the user and upload that in not in cloud file store but upload that in MySql. I thought that I should do a video on this again because that many of you were asking for the MySql and PHP video with the flutter, and many of were facing problem in this field. So I thought that I should make a video and show how we can do that once again. Okay, so in our previous video you can see that I have done each and everything beforehand because it will take a very much time and the video will not be so much long. So I just thought that I should make a do the things and I should explain you each and everything. Okay, but before that you have to see all my previous videos so that you can understand what I have done. Okay, so you can see that this where is that, yeah, these are the things that we want from the restaurant owner, that is the mobile number, name, address, GST and PAN. Okay, so what we were doing in the previous video, that we were just creating the document reference, and in the document reference we were just uploading each and everything. Okay, but now what we are doing, that we have to just pass these things using a REST API in the PHP. Okay, so I have created a server in my previous video in which I have talked about the MySql and PHP. There I have created my local server. Okay, and the main thing and the main error that most of the guys were doing is that they were creating this server on the local host and using the IP differently. Okay, that is the system's IP will be different and the mobile's IP in the app that we're using, the IP of that app was different. Okay, so the main thing of using PHP and MySql in Flutter is that the IP or the API or the REST API that we were creating should be same. Okay, like if my system's IP is 192.0.0.1, then my mobile's IP or the application's IP or the system in which my application is running should have the same IP. Okay, so but in my previous video in which I have explained that the system and my mobile was connected to the same network, that's why they were having the same IP address, so it was very easy. But if you want to not to connect to any other server, you just want to do it on your local host, just connect the laptop and your system and your mobile with the same network, with the same Wi-Fi, and check your IP address. Okay, and just follow the same thing that I have explained in the previous video, or just follow these things and you will be ready to go. Okay, so you can see that I have a URL. This is and the main thing, if you have launched the server on a local host, if you get the IP, just try to put that IP on your phone, and if the server page opens, okay, it means that the your app will work. Okay, like if my system's IP, let me show you what is my system's IP. Once again, it's opening. Yeah, so if you are using Ubuntu, then it will be okay, so it's IP address. Okay, so this is my IP address. Okay, as I am connected to Wi-Fi, so this is my IP address, and if I run the server on my system, and if I put this IP address on my phone, and if that phone is connected to the same Wi-Fi that I have been connected, then this server page, that is the home page or the local host page, will be open. Okay, but currently I am not connected to this Wi-Fi. I am using my mobile data and laptop is connected to the Wi-Fi, so this IP will not work there. Okay, so what I have done is that I have selected a server that is provided by 000 web host. Okay, let me just open that 000 web host. Okay, so this is a web hosting platform that I have been loving from 2 to 3 years. From the point I have started the software development and the website development, I love this because it is free for starting and there is a very minimum cost for just upgrading things. Okay, this is not a paid promotion, guys. I just love 000 web host from starting. Okay, so let's just open it. Okay, so you can see that this is my previous, I was working on a project, so I just deleted each and everything. So let us just go and see the things. Okay, come on. Okay, system got no, it's okay. Okay, so you can see that these are things, and I have to just go to the database manager and let me show you the things why this is working so slow. The PHP MyAdmin will be the same as you use in your local host or in the XAMPP or BAMP server. Everything is same. Okay, so just use that, and you can see that this is the PHP MyAdmin, and inside that I have created a database, or you can say that this database will be created by default. Okay, you can't change this name. Okay, so you can see that here is a restaurant detail and here is a food detail. When I go to the restaurant detail table, you can see that there is a UID, there is name, there is address, mobile, GST number and PAN. Yeah guys, if you are integrating these things here, you should be knowing MySql in depth, because the main error which will come, that is the everything you will do right and just try to upload data and the data will not be uploaded. The main thing is that you are writing the MySql or you are configuring the PHP MyAdmin wrong. Okay, so take my suggestion, don't put any of the auto increment, don't put any of the primary key, don't use any of the unique keywords. Okay, just create the simple table and no key, no attributes other than that. Okay, just set the table. Okay, and these are the things. Okay, I have just uploaded one of the data, so you can see that the structure is that everything is in string, or you can say the varchar. Okay, everything is in varchar, so you can just, I know that you all can create these things. Okay, and let me go to my food detail table, and you can see that I have uploaded one thing. Let me have a structure, so you can see that I have the structure. This is the long blob, just change this to varchar only, don't go for the long blob here. Okay, sorry. And let me go to my file manager, and inside that file manager I have some of the files, okay, in which I have configured each and everything. Okay, in the database manager you will see the username and the database also. Okay, like database name, username, localhost, and the password will be the same that you will be create when you will create a new database. From here you can see that it will ask for the database name, username and password. Just give the password and just remember that password. Okay, like you do in the system localhost. Right, and this is the configure file .php, and in that you can see that I have created each and everything, like we have localhost, we have the user, we have the password, we have the database. Okay, I don't think so I have to explain each and everything, and if you still have the problem, I will just give the each and everything in my GitHub repository. The code will be uploaded today in the GitHub repository, and the link will be in the description below. Just go there and check if you don't understand any of the thing. Okay, so this is my URL. Okay, you can see that this is my URL. This is set restaurant detail .php. So let me show you what is set restaurant detail .php. Okay, so this is the thing I hate about the 000 web host, that it just logs out every time. Okay, let me just go to my PHP MyAdmin. Okay, And yeah guys, in this video I will show you how we can upload the images in the MySql database also. Okay, so just be tuned. This video slide be a little bit long. Okay, what I have opened, oh my god, no, I should not open this, I should open this. Okay, and I should go for this page. Okay, and here you can see that let me open, come on. Yeah, so this is the restaurant details dot php. In that you can see that we have included the config.php. it will configure, and it has the id uid name. Okay, this id and uid is not so necessary for this. Okay, so, and yeah, address, mobile, GST number, PAN number. Okay, let me just remove this because these things are not coming from here. Yeah, okay, so these things. Okay, and we have just stored the values in the UID name address using the post method. Okay, and after that we just run a query that is insert into restaurant detail. Restaurant detail is this table. Okay, restaurant detail is this table. Inside that values and each and everything like we do in PHP. Okay, let me just save this. Okay, it's not saved, let it be, I'm not gonna. Okay, and for passing the data to this URL using the post keyword, we will just use the http.post and these things. Okay, so just you have to pass it in a JSON format. Okay, so body will be in a JSON format. Okay, we will just get the UID from here like snapshot.data.uid because it is in a future builder, so it will just call the data in asynchronous snapshot. Okay, and we'll call the Firebase user. Okay, so these are things, and when we just click on this, these method will be called and each of the data will be passed to the URL. Okay, and data will be stored there. Like, okay, it's done. So, and you have to just remove each and everything that we have done till here. And now what we will do, okay, so now what we will do is that we will just go to our floating action button. Okay, where is my floating action button? Yeah, and you can see that it calls a add food context. Okay, so where is my add food? So this is my add food. It's a asynchronous thing. Okay, and I have explained this thing in my previous video, so just watch that. And in that I just show a dialog box, and in that we have a expanded which will ask for the food name, we will ask for the price, and we will, this is the new thing. Okay, we have created a child in which we will show the thing that if the image is selected, then it will show you the file. Like we have created a file here. Okay, yeah, you can see that this is the file. Okay, so this is the file, and when we don't have any file, it will show you no image selected, and if we have selected a file, it will show you the image here. Okay, so how we can select the image? We have to go for either for the gallery or for the camera. So we have these things. Okay, inside that we have selected a row, sorry, yeah, so we have a get gallery image from gallery and get image from camera. Okay, so if you haven't watched my pick image video, you can just watch over there, or I will explain it here also. So you can see that we have two functions. One is this get image gallery, and what is get image camera. Before that you have to go to that pubsec.yaml and you have to import this dependency image picker. Okay, and in this image picker just search for the version that you will be working on. So at my time or time of making, it's 0.4.5. just search for your, okay, and include that in this. Okay, and inside that don't go for this, just see that we can check the image, or we can get the image using the image picker.pick image source.gallery. okay, this is the thing that take the image from the gallery and stores it in the variable name image file. okay, and when this image file is, we get the image file, we will set the state and we will set the image as image file. So as we get the image, the files has an image, and this where is that, this expanded will have a no image, will remove this no image selected, and it will have a image over here, it will be shown over here. okay, and this similarly we will have for the camera. That is, we will just change the gallery to the camera, and each and everything is same. Don't see this thing guys, I will explain it afterwards. okay, and as the image is selected, okay, as the image is selected, what we'll do, we'll just go for the continue, because we want each and everything, our data to be uploaded. okay, so I have created a upload function. Where is my upload function? Yeah, you can see that this is the upload function. okay, this function will always be future, because we want to upload the data to the server. okay, so this will be a future, and we have a async task. okay, so in that what we'll do, we have to use the HTTP, because and for the HTTP you have to include a dependency, that is HTTP. okay, at my time its version is 0.12.0 plus 2, and at your time it might be different. okay, so in that thing what we will do, we will just convert the image file into byte stream. okay, and in that byte stream we will store it in a stream. okay, this should be stream, but I will not change that. okay, we have a stream, and after that we have to just pass this thing in the what you can say, in the server. okay, so this is the URL. okay, and as we know that in our previous part we just transferred the file using the http.post function, but here we will use the URI. okay, and we will just parse the URI, and in that URI we will just go for the multi request. okay, and for the post multi-part request is that it will just send the things in part to the server. okay, and these are the very complex things, so I'm not explaining it in details, but for the sake of learning and how we can upload things from the system to the server, just remember these things. If you wanna go in detail about it, just message me over there, or you can just contact me on the Instagram. I will explain you over there how these thing works. okay, so we will have a request. okay, and it will have a method which will be the post. You can just set it for get also, but I'm setting it post, and you have to pass the URI. okay, so set food detail, let me show you the set food detail. This is the set food, let me just, okay, this is what, so come on. yeah, you can see that in the set food detail we have a UID, food name, food price, and a image. okay, I will explain you what is this, but till now, come on. yeah, we have to pass the UID, that is there, food name, food price, and now we have to pass the image. So how we can pass the image over there? Like we know that how we can pass the text just by giving the same name over there, and we can pass, but in image you have to be little bit tricky, so we have to use the multi-part files. okay, multi-part file will set the base name also, and it will go for the byte stream, that is the stream, and it will have the length. okay, and it will just convert each and everything into a multi-part file, and we have to just add there. okay, because the as we add the data like request dot fields, we add like this, and we have to add the files. So for files we have to just go for the request dot files dot add, and it will be added, and as the file adds, and it we have to send, so we have to just go for the await request dot send. okay, and if this thing sends, it will send us a status code. okay, or the response code. So if the response code is 200 or it is greater than 2, okay, it means that the data is uploaded. I have just set the 200 as my Okay, so if this is 200 or greater than 2, it means the data is uploaded, and if not, it means the data is not uploaded. Okay, so these are the things like how we can just transfer the file from our transfer the data from our Flutter application to the PHP application, PHP page. Okay, and the main thing goes over there. Okay, in our, come on, you can see that these are the things that we have understood, like UID, food name, food price, but the image comes as a file, so it will have a image and a name, and we will store this thing in the upload directory. So upload directory is this, sorry, so this is the upload directory, and the upload directory will store the image in it. Okay, and we will just move the uploaded file there. Okay, it means that this file, this the temporary file, will be uploaded in the image path. Okay, and after that we will just run the query of inserting these things in the database. Okay, so this is the thing that we have done till date. Okay, so let me show you what it will do. Okay, let me just minimize this thing and let me go over here. We have, let me just remove everything. Okay, so our data has been gone. Okay, so let us go to the food details also. So we have some of the details, so let me just remove this thing also, and I will show you the thing how it works. Okay, I know that these things will not work in real time because MySql is not so capable of giving the things in real time, but uploading the data to the server and the getting the user restaurant detail, I don't think though that should be done in real time. The thing that should be done in real time is the food that we get from the user and the food detail that we get from the client and the thing that will be shown to the restaurant. These two things should be in a real time. Third thing will be for the delivery boys app. Okay, so let me show you the app. Okay, I just got a message, leave it. Okay, the video is very bit long. Okay, so let it be. Okay, so now we will go for the application. Where is my application? One second. Yeah, come on. Okay, where is my application? Yeah, this is the application. Okay, so let me open it. Come on. Yeah, so you can see that I am automatically logged in, and okay, come on, so we have something like this. It just shows a restaurant name, so let me give a restaurant name like name, mobile address. Okay, so let me just update the data is sent. I have to do some of the refactoring over here, that when we click on the update, the data should be shown over there. So let me check the restaurant details. Okay, yeah, go over there. So you can see that we have a UID. This is the UID that we know that the Firebase gives the UID. We have the restaurant name, we have the address, we have the mobile, we have the Aadhaar, and we have the PAN. And now let us go to my home page and let me just upload the thing. Okay, so I know that this thing looks very clumsy, so I will refactor that later. Food name, food 1 or price 1, and let me select a image from the gallery. Okay, so these are my friends' photos. Okay, so let us go for this. Okay, why it's not selected? Oh yeah, it's selected. Okay, and when we click on the continue, okay, the photo has been uploaded. So let us see. We will go to the food details. You can see that we have the food one, price one, blob. Okay, so let me just again upload the second wheat photo. Okay, and now I will go for the camera part. Okay, so this is the camera. Okay, so you can see that this is the camera, and let me just click the photo. I don't know why it's not, come on, uploading the, yeah, okay, it's doing in a little bit late. Okay, so we will just continue and we will just see the thing if it's uploaded here also or not. Okay, so you can see that we have food 2, price 2 and the blob. Okay, and let's see the image where it is uploaded. Come on, no, not right now. Okay, you all know that the clients and the friends always contacts us. Okay, so you can see that this is the, I think this is the image. Okay, this is my previous image. Yeah, this is the thing that I have just uploaded. Okay, and let us see what this. Come on, these things will be related to your internet speed also, guys, so just go over there. Come on. Yeah, so this is the system's image that I have just clicked. Okay, so these things I just want to show you how we can do that. Okay, so that's all for today, guys, and if you have any problem related to these things, one thing more before going that, I have to explain you one thing, that what we have done here. Where is the file? Okay, so the main thing that we have done it here is that we just gave the name, we just compresses the file and we just given it a particular name. Okay, so we have just created a temporary directory over there and we have just uploaded the things over there. Okay, so firstly what we have to do for doing this thing is that we have to go for the image path provider. We have to just include these things. Okay, and what we will do is that we will create a temporary directory. Okay, that is when the file image is clicked, okay, our image is we get from the gallery, it creates a temporary directory. Okay, and it gets the path of the directory. Okay, and when we get the path of that directory, what it does is that, where is that thing? Okay, it creates the file, okay, of that path, and in that part it just puts the image, okay, and creates a unique ID of that name, because you can see that I have a UID over there. So let me show you. In the image it has some of the datas, okay, like this and this. Okay, so these things are just uploaded over there and we just compress the file. Okay, using this. So if you are go in detail, just go over the flutter.dev. These are things are explained in very much detail over there, but I know that reading a documentation of any of the thing is not so much good for everyone, because no one has so much time for reading that documentation. Okay, so these things just give a name to the files. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. If you have any problem, just comment me down, and if you like the video, just like this, share with your friend and subscribe to my channel if you are new. Okay, and if you have any problem, just write down in the comment section and I will definitely get back to you on that. And if you want to contact me And if you wanna get in touch with me, you can just go and like my Instagram page, my CodeCave, and I will definitely reply you over there, and we can have a one-to-one conversation. Or you can join our Flutter WhatsApp group. The link will be in the description below. Just like that, just go to that link and get in touch with us. There are millions of there are many of the people, not millions of, many of the people that are having a good knowledge in Flutter, and they just share their knowledge over there, okay, and help each other. So just go over there, and you can, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, just go over there and like it right now, okay. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you, goodbye, have a nice day.